Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Morning.
I am on the Ohioriver, getting ready to do some bumping. Hey, if this wind noise gets to be too bad, you guys let me know in chat. I ain't gonna have a stream. It's all wind noise. So we
Yeah,
looks like
so
we have
far so far the
Ditto
wind's fine.
Dunkers, Paul Boyd, Jody. Appreciate you guys coming in already. Yeah, you guys just let us know if the wind gets too bad. We'll shut it down. I'm not gonna have
Yeah.
a crazy stream.
Get me off that stream so they can see you fishing. There you go.
You still there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All righty.
Okay, why redneck? What's going on? Let's get some baits in the water, guys. Let's get some baits in the water.
Let's do it.
Got some fresh skipjack.
Good morning, Chris Everett.
Already got it cut and ready to go. Nice
You are
old
free.
bloody fresh piece of skipjack caught this morning.
Oh yeah.
We caught a 21 pounder in this same spot yesterday. So
We'll do it again.
Chris Everett V3, what's going on? Appreciate you guys coming in.
Van, we don't need comments like that. He said they don't want to see little people.
How can little people make fun of little people?
Exactly. Hey, there's a couple crosses fishing.
Hey, Betty, how you doing? Good morning. Appreciate you coming in and checking us out. We're gonna do a little bumping today.
Bumpity bump.
We on vacation this week, so we doing a little bumping every day.
Brad Reynolds.
What's up, Brad? You guys ever catch any skipjack yesterday?
He said it should be even better out there today.
Well, the wind's a lot worse. It wasn't supposed to be, but the wind's a whole lot worse than what it was yesterday.
Morning, Sandy.
Hey, Sandy.
Hey, all right.
Push on.
Right off the bat.
He tried to take it from me. Did you see that?
I know. I like that. I can't wait to experience that.
Oh, man.
Catfish and dreams, listening while working.
This little guy, but he was aggressive.
Fish on, 2 minutes and 40 seconds into the stream. I'll take them like that all day long.
Oh, yeah. That was a heck of a takedown. He tried to take the rod from me. Little bitty fella. Let's let him go.
His mouth's not even big enough for that bait.
Right. We're going to hook it through the other nostril and reuse it. Let's do that again, guys.
Betty says, "Oh, you're hugging it."
I love my fishies.
How much weight we bumping with today?
2 ounces.
2 ounces.
Bumping in a 30 to 35 foot ledge here. It's there's a ledge real close here. It's about 100 yards up from where we caught that 50 that day, Chris.
Okay.
There's a nice ledge that runs down through here. I do have to be careful though, because it is in front of the locks of the Newburgh Dam. So as far as it's come in and out, I got to get my butt out the way.
I just rewatched that video yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, you froze on us for just a second, but you're back now.
Oh, wow.
Uncle Lou says, "Let's go bumping, Mike."
Let's go bumping, Uncle Lou. Let's do it. If you're just coming in, we just caught a little bitty feller.
Yep.
2 minutes into the stream, we just hooked one.
I'm going to tie up a few rigs and be ready for this weekend.
Yeah. I've been using Uncle Lou floats, so make sure you put a few of them on, a couple rigs.
I think I do have a few of those.
Make some with and some without. Make them all kind of lengths. We're on a little bit of a rise today. River was 18.4. It's going to go to 19.2.
There's Skip from Clearview Outdoors. He says, bump them up, Mike.
Bump them up. Bump them up. What's going on, Skip? Fish on, guys. Fish on.
Why?
Oh, it came off.
Oh,
He
man.
just bit and let go. I better make sure I got a bait on there after that.
Bobcat Outdoors.
What's up, Bobcat? If that's any indication how they're going to bite today, it's going to be fun.
I don't need you out there sore lipping them all before this weekend now.
They got about, 4 or 5 days. They'll heal up. They'll be okay.
Oh, hang on.
All right. PA Catfish Seeker, what's going on, buddy? They are hitting aggressive. I know he was another little fish, but. All right, Bob, I will. As soon as Chris gets back, we'll send you the link, too. Man, I hope they hit like that all day, that's for sure. Crazy wind. I looked at the forecast when I set this stream up last night. Forecast for wind was supposed to be 6 mile an hour. It's about 17. I want to be a weatherman when I grow up. Get paid to be wrong. So you guys let me know if it gets too bad. You know, I'm a big stickler on the wind. I just don't like that wind noise. Buck Williams, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. I hope I didn't miss you earlier.
Sorry about that.
No problem, brother. No problems. Hopefully it was the phone call you wanted.
No, it wasn't. I just sent Bobcat the link.
All righty.
Buck Williams.
What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Just working, my friend. Just working. You pre-fishing there, Mike?
I'm on vacation this week, so I'm just out giving it a little go.
You know, I've tried to bump in the wind when the wind was blowing so hard and it was blowing a bow in my line. That makes things extra difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely being a pain in the butt, but it's blowing downriver today, so only thing it's doing is speeding me up.
There's a boom from Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou.
He says, bump a biggin in the head.
Thank you so much, Uncle Lou. I appreciate it, buddy.
Hey, Mike, you can keep yourself on full screen. Nobody wants to see me working.
I just wanted to see if I can figure it back out.
James Fulton there. Hello from the riverbank of West Virginia.
Oh, wow. Welcome, buddy. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Thanks for one fish in the boat already. One hooked up, got off.
Yeah, about 30% of the time when you're bumping, they let go of it, or maybe more.
Yeah, they can definitely irritate you.
Roger, when he was down here with me, he was actually using a double hook rig.
Betty says she's cleaning house and doing laundry. Going to put you on the TV and listen. Thanks for making this cleaning thing bearable. Good luck, Mike.
Well, thank you, Betty, and thank you for hanging out with us while you're cleaning. Hopefully, we'll hook a big fish, and it'll take you away from cleaning.
James, if I mispronounced your last name, I apologize.
Chris, have you got all your tornado damage cleaned up?
Hadn't even started.
Oh Lord.
Well, that's not true. We picked up a lot of the smaller stuff yesterday and had a fire.
Dude,
Right,
I'm
on the
just so
way.
glad your house wasn't hurt.
Yeah, we got really lucky. I mean, we don't the barn. We got a barn out there that I kind of turned into a chicken coop, and it's a catch-all. But got a tree down on it, but it's really not hurt that bad. It's got a little bit of damage, nothing bad. It's just a
Yeah,
mess.
that could have been so much worse, though.
Yeah,
Definitely right.
We got lucky. Actually, everybody. I mean, I would say 95% of the damage around here is just down trees. There was so many people that avoided their houses and stuff getting hit. Now there were some people that did get a lot of damage, barns and house wise, but for the most part, it's just down trees.
Mike, what kind of current you in today?
Well, it's supposed to be like 2.4, but with the wind blowing, it blows me up to 3.
Hmm.
The wind is kicking it.
Yeah, I noticed you had some kind of yellow box around your phone or your camera. What is that?
That's my wind muff.
Okay, that's pretty. What is that? Something you made homemade?
Yeah, it's uh, it's just one of those shelf things you put in your garage.
Yeah.
I cut it in half, cut a hole in the bottom of it, put a quarter 20 thread on it. Seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah, I've got a little Tupperware container. I just put a hole in the bottom of and put my phone holder through that. And that's how I use that for wind and rain.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Buck
know how
Williams, you're right. You're right. You're right. The Lord took care of us.
well this will do for the rain, but you guys aren't getting a lot of wind noise. It's sure doing its job today.
It's doing a good job.
It's not bad at all.
That's why I was saying earlier. I looked at the forecast last night. It was supposed to be 6-mile-an-hour wind. That's why I went ahead and set up a live stream.
Hey, Mike,
Yo,
I just got an email that says you're live.
it's got an email.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're getting some kind of a notification, I guess. That's weird.
Yeah, they're not always very timely.
Well, I was telling him before we went live that I never got anything through YouTube. Usually you get that, they're going to be live in 30 minutes. I didn't get that at all.
Yeah, it ought to with your got the bell turned on and you're subscribed and it's scheduled and all that.
Oh, you got to be subscribed?
Hey, now. I guess I got a spot to fill. Anybody want to fish bumping for biggins with me Saturday?
I think I'm gonna fish mine with my daughter Anna is gonna fish with me. I couldn't. Well, I'd rather fish with her than any of them knuckleheads, but she normally works on Saturday, and I asked her yesterday if she wanted to fish it with me.
There's Mike Irvin.
What's up, Mike Irvin? Appreciate you coming in, buddy.
What's up, Mike?
That's great.
Hey, let me ask you something, Mike.
Yo,
I've been here lately. I've been using some. I've got all kinds of cannonball.
fish on. Hang on a second.
Go for it.
Fish on.
Fish
Fish
on.
on. Fish on.
Fish on. Fish on. Do my best.
It's another little feather,
impersonator.
but it's a fish.
Fish is a fish is a fish.
Little wild channel cat.
Really?
Hugging it just for you, Betty.
That channel cat looks delicious.
Well, he's got some good looking fillets on him.
If he would, what is going on? Hope's going crazy. He'd open his mouth, I'd unhook him. He
There's
is
Lyle, Catfish Weekly.
Hello, Lyle. Welcome, Lyle.
Betty says, I got one dish washed, and here you go distracting me. Give that fishy a hug.
You don't hug the big ones. I mean, the little ones. You hug the big ones.
He didn't want to give him a hook back. Just a pretty little channel cat.
Yep.
We'll let him go.
Good morning, Lyle. There's Justin's fishing fetish.
Are you ready for my question, Mike?
Yeah, shoot away.
Okay. Now, I've been using cannonballs for a while, but I've also been using small bank sinkers, like 2-ounce bank sinkers. I've been finding that I get more sensitivity. I can feel a bank sinker better than I can a cannonball. And I've got a theory. My theory is this, that because you got more line wrapped around the eye of the bank sinker, it translates into more vibration up the pole, thus more feel. I know a lot of people say because of the surface area of a cannonball, you get a better thump or you get a better feedback. But I'm telling you, I'm thinking bank sinkers are actually getting more feedback out of them than a cannonball.
You know, when I switched over to the cannonball, I thought I was getting a better feel from the cannonball. So, I mean, but your theory, it seems like that would, I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I can tell a difference. I really can. I think I'm getting better feedback from a bank sinker than I am a cannonball. And my only reason I'm thinking that is because there's more line in contact with the eye of the bank sinker than there is the little wire eye of a cannonball.
What's the bottom like that you're bumping on?
Rock, hard rock.
Is it hard rock?
Hard rock. Nothing but rock.
Well, I don't know enough about bumping to have an opinion, but I'm going to bring both with me for this weekend and see if I feel a difference.
Yeah, try it out and see.
Yeah, that'd be, since you've only had about an hour total bumping, you do a good test on it.
But I mean, being able to feel the bottom when you're bumping is everything.
Yes, definitely everything.
It tells you everything you need to know.
I don't think I said it, but hey, Lyle, hey, Justin, appreciate you guys coming in.
Lyle might have some input on that. Lyle bumps, right?
Yes, he does. I tell you, on those regular bank sinkers, that's all we used to bump with, and we've bumped them down to where they wore a flat spot.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I've got a lot of them. I've got a lot of them that are flattened out like that.
I've actually taken some of those and used them as a hi all, bye all. Hello, Chad. I've taken them and weighed them up, and they've been like 1.5 ounces. I'm like, hey, there we go. I'll just take some of these and wear them out, and then I'll get some lighter sinkers.
Yeah. Well, I've even taken bank sinkers and put them in my vise and intentionally flattened the bottoms out on them just to see how it reacted.
Ever since I've went to the cannonballs, though, I haven't looked back.
Yeah. Said I've got cannonballs, I've got cannonball molds, but I've been noticing just I get more feedback from just regular old bank sinker.
Catfish Weekly or Lyle says, I've used both. I prefer a bank sinker.
Wow.
There you go. I think there's something to it is having more of the mono dropper touching the neck of the sinker.
Buck Williams, you might have a different issue going on there, buddy.
What kind of issues Buck got?
He says, I feel my bottom, but it's because it's itchy.
Well, all righty then.
So let me, so since I'm new to bumping, we're talking about cannonballs, we're talking about bank sinkers. Why doesn't somebody come out with a hybrid of the two, like a bank sinker style, almost like an upside down mushroom? It's got a bigger bottom, but it still has that bank sinker profile.
Well, you can actually get a teardrop sinker too, and those, or bale sinker, and those are kind of a hybrid. They've got a fatter, rounder bottom on them than a bank sinker. So, but I can buy those bale sinkers here at my local bait shop, Jack's Bait and Tackle. I can buy them, but they only come in like 1 and 1.5 ounces, and that's kind of a hybrid. But yeah, I really feel like I think that I get more sensitivity out of the bank sinker.
Uncle Lou says he prefers cannonballs. It's all in preference. He has a buddy who uses a pencil sinker and thinks it's best.
Oh, wow. I've never heard anybody use a pencil sinker.
Yeah, that's even a smaller profile.
Sandy, I have no idea. We'll probably be staying local and going after channel cats for that. Justin's asking, would a pyramid sinker work?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
You get hung up a lot.
You might want to dig in a little bit where the bottom of a bank or a cannonball would just bounce off.
Yeah, you'll get snagged up way too much using a pyramid sinker. Anything with sharp edges on it, you want to try to avoid, especially if you're bumping on rock. But I noticed, Hagen Grubbs is one of the guys that I've watched a lot of when I started learning how to bump, and Hagen almost always uses bank sinkers.
Off the Res says, good luck, hook 'em up.
Hang on a second, guys. Hang on, I'll give you some good frozen I got. Well, I didn't catch it. I'm going to be out here all day. Come try to get my fresh bait. I offered him some frozen bait and he didn't want it.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Goodness gracious.
Wow. How rude.
I mean, that frozen was just caught Friday.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
That's hilarious. I don't want no frozen. I want fresh. Well, go catch it. That's what I did.
Put the time in.
I put the boat in at 5:30 this morning just so I could run up there and make sure I had some fresh for today.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. You got to put the time in.
You know how it is. People want the easy.
Yep. I know that screwdriver, Lenny. I can't keep up with nothing.
Mike, you want me to bring some bluegill?
No.
No? You don't like bluegill?
No. I do not, to be honest with you. The only time I ever use bluegill is when I'm nighttime flathead fishing. And I always catch little bitty fish. I've always caught my bigger flatheads on cut bait.
Well, I wasn't going to use it. I was going to cut it up.
I'll tell you something else about bluegill too. When you're trying to bump with them, because they're a slimmer profile, they don't grab water as much as a skipjack back piece will, so they're harder to bump with. Narrow profile bait.
I just don't like. I don't have the confidence in them And when I do use them and I cut them, I feel like the blood and any kind of oil that might be in that fish is gone quick. So
They're not as bloody.
it's just not a confidence. It's a confidence thing for me.
Yeah, I've got. I was right there with you. I didn't used to. I didn't like using bluegill, but over the last 6 months or so, I've really grown to like bluegill. I mean, I still prefer skipjack and shad, but I like my bluegill bait.
Hey, let me ask you a question about the tournament this weekend. Are y'all fishing separately or together in the
Well,
boat?
we'll be in the boat, but we're separate.
Okay, so is it everybody on their own or what?
Everybody's on their own.
Okay.
Yep. So if Chris happens to win, I still win.
Chris wins, I win.
That's right.
That's not.
For playing that game, I win.
There's Boathouse Bob. Says, good morning, new guy here, first time. Well, we're glad
Awesome.
you joined
Thank you for
us.
coming in.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Good morning, Bob.
Quick little rundown. We are bumping on the Ohioriver. That's a technique that Bumping Mike loves to use. Make sure you got current. Put a bait 100, 200 feet behind you. Hold on to the rod because they're going to slam it. Appreciate you coming in and checking us out.
Oh, you got my heart racing there, Mike.
I think it was more of a snag. The wind slows down. That wind slows down and the bait walks out behind, then the wind picks up and it starts coming back to me.
The mouth of the Mississippi in the house.
Danny Stone Outdoors.
I do have to work. What's up, Daddy? Some of us took a vacation this week. So it's my turn to be out fishing while all y'all working.
Yeah, I just hope I don't have to drift and bump.
You hope what?
I said I just hope I have enough current so I don't have to result to drifting and bumping.
Yeah, right. Well, I got a good spot here that if we do have to spot lock and bump, that we'll be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Is that J-Dog in the house?
What's up, J Puppy?
There's J-Dog.
We appreciate you, Danny. I got a barge coming out of the lock, but he's being a nice guy, and he's going to cut it hard to the left to go around me. So I don't have to get over. I mean, I'm 100 feet from the bank anyway, so.
Dag blasted barges.
Dag blasted.
Dag blasted Karens.
River pigs. K-Run. What's up, K-Run?
Well, he's 3 wide and 5 long. Hope he can cut it with the way that wind's blowing. I'm going to keep my eye on him.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
He's coming out of there like he's drifting right now. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to keep my eye on him the way this wind's blowing. He gets some things sideways. And
oh, he'll honk at you. He would never come up close and not honk or anything like that.
No, not at all. Only when I got a Chris guy in a boat with me.
Yeah. Boathouse Bob says he's on the bank with some cut bluegill this morning, Louisville, Texas.
Awesome.
Hey, Hoss. Hey, Hoss.
J-Dog says he almost went out to fish with Greenwell to get his redemption.
Well, get out there and go fishing. We'll send you a link.
Danny, that net's bigger than it looks.
Ain't technology great? You can fish with somebody and be in a different part of the country.
That's what we had. people fishing from California on the stream the other day. That was freaking awesome.
Yep.
No, we got Central Valley. They come in and talk all the time, but I don't think we've seen him fishing on a live stream. I haven't anyway.
Danny, I have personally used that net to net a 51 pounder, and we didn't have any problems getting it in there. So
I think I got the same net. You talking about the one with Mike's net?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bent mine all the crap, though.
Yeah, it's bent like crazy.
They're pretty easy to bend back.
I was actually walking through Academy one day, and I seen that net hanging up there, and I grabbed it and did the price scanner on it. It was like $25. I was like, I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but I'm going to check this thing out right now.
Yeah, they're about 30, 35 or something.
Guys, I'm going to reel up and move over. Might be struggling. We will continue to bump in a few minutes, but right now, we dodging barges. Let's go to rabbit mode. Move. Barge, get out the way.
He's not going to move for you, Mike.
He tried. It's just that wind is kicking his tail.
I'm going to have to step away for just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.
All righty.
Where?
We would have probably been all right, but I wasn't taking the chance.
I said,
See what we're in here. 26 foot. I'll go ahead and drop the baits and just walk us back out slowly. What J-Dog say? 50 pounders, that's bait for me and your fish, Chris. Just kidding. Not just one, but two 50 pounders this year. He's got them empty and he's loaded, he's rolling, he's gonna hurry. Another reason why he's having so much trouble with that weight. Got two fish in the strip so far. We had a really good takedown, but it didn't get hooked up. For anybody that wants to know, we are bumping the Ohio River below the Newburgh Dam. Newburgh, Indiana.
Tim Donna.
Chris back.
what's up, Chris?
J-Dog says 50 pounders. That's bait for me and Chris. Just kidding. I need a 50.
Yeah, I need one this year. I ain't got one yet.
I don't have one ever.
Wait, oh, you got like a 90, okay? God.
But I don't have a 50.
Yeah, he went straight from 20 to 90.
Come on, Chris. How stingy can you be?
I want them all, Bobcat. Every one of them.
You got to share.
Can you read Danny's comment?
He says, I had a barge captain save my boat and possibly my life once. Pulled up to the ramp and waves came over the back of the boat, sinking it. Barge pulled up to block the waves while I was bailing the boat out.
Well, that's awful nice of him.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Our barge drivers here on the Tennessee River are actually pretty friendly. They always wave and.
I'm still amazed, Bobcat. We were down there. We were on that reservoir and river for 5 days, and I never saw a single barge.
Yeah, we don't have the barge traffic like y'all got on Ohio. That's for sure. There's some, but not a lot.
Let's tell Bob about our Green River experience. I don't know if he's seen that.
Yeah, there's Mike's got a video. It's got it in there. We were anchored up next to a barge, and the tug. We could see the tug pulling out, down river, and then he starts coming up river, and it's getting dark. And this guy, he ran. I mean, he was close enough to us we could have a conversation.
Mm.
And he never sounded his horn. He never did anything. Finally, we were like, hey, do you need us to move? He was like, yeah, I got to pull this barge out of there. We're like, well,
no guy.
I don't know, but I know Mike was getting a little freaked out about it.
Yes, I was.
Well, yeah, I mean, with good reason. They could do a lot of damage if they wanted to.
Well, here I got a buddy on the boat with me, and this guy is. If we happen to collide, I ain't winning.
Oh, I think we could have taken.
Well, it's like when I used to be a raft guide. We'd tell the boaters, like, okay, the bigger craft coming downstream always has a right of way, so you need to yield.
But we was anchored. We was sitting still. If he needed to get in there, they got intercoms. He could have got on the intercom and been like, "Hey, I need to get in there," instead of waiting until he got 25 feet from us.
Oh yeah, they'll give you a warning honk down here.
Most of them here do too. I've had some really cool ones that I've seen trying to make a bend, and I'll start reeling up, and he'll get on his intercom and, "You're good, buddy. I can get around you." And you got them other ones that are just total careless. Use that word.
Yeah, we were flashing lights at him and everything. I mean, it wasn't dark. It was starting to get dark, but we were shining our lights at him and everything, trying to make sure he knew we were there. And he just kept coming.
His first week on the job.
But he was just as calm as could be. I was like, oh, yeah, I just need to get in there.
I didn't understand why they was running. They was out moving them that late anyway. They wasn't actually doing anything up on the grain elevator or anything. So I don't know what he was doing.
Let's see. Be right back.
Pulled us back out after I went through with that barge come. We got in 26 foot of water. I'm in 32 now.
Danny Stone's asking you, Mike, which is harder on you, bumping or skipjack fishing?
Actually, Danny, I believe the skipjack fishing because it's the constant casting. This is just raising and dropping.
Yeah.
Like skipjacking, you're constantly casting, and if you see one just out of casting reach, you're going to try to throw as hard as you can to get over there to, So I have to say skipjacking for sure.
I'll tell you what, between skipjack fishing and bumping, my shoulders never recover. They're always sore. Always sore. Especially my right shoulder.
Parker, what's going on, buddy? We've got 2 in the stream so far. Bumped them up. We had to move out of the way of a barge. We'll probably pull back up. Do that again. Been live for 40 minutes. I think the first 2 fish came within what, 5 minutes? Catfish Bandit, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you coming in. Probably should have put a fresh piece on there. I got plenty of it. 31 people in the house. Awesome. We need to find a fish with a little size to it now.
So what is it? Biggest 3 fish on Saturday?
I think so, yes.
Biggest 3 fish. Wow. I better go have a talk with them this evening. Pre-game meeting.
There you go.
Now listen here, guys. Here's what I need. I need you all in. You little guys, stay on the bench.
Right.
Leave the bait for the big boys. You'll have your time.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun show, that's for sure.
All right, I'm back again.
Guess who's back?
That was somebody letting me know that the drama has started again.
Oh, no.
That's all we're going to say about that right now.
Let's pop it when I took it off.
Parker Pursuits, Danimals Creations and Adventures.
Catfish Bandit came in.
What's up, Danimals? Ain't there a yogurt called Danimals?
I didn't hear you, Bobcat. What'd you say?
I said, ain't there a yogurt called Danimals?
I
I think my kids used to eat it.
Yeah, I think there is actually something like that.
What are you making today, Bob?
I am making paddle school shirts. I'll show you if you put me on screen. This is for my local, oh, sorry, cameras. I got to turn my camera on. This is for my local paddle school, whitewater canoe school. I've been a member of for over 22 years. But I've been printing their T-shirts for a long time. Every year in the summer, they have a whitewater school where they teach people how to canoe and kayak and ride your boat, self-rescue, yada, yada, yada.
So you're screen printing those, aren't you, Bobcat?
Yes, sir.
I used to do a lot of that in high school.
Yep. Yeah, a lot of vocational schools still actually teach it. Most of the time, it's part of a graphic design class or something, because it falls into a category called flexography.
I used to enjoy doing that, because we would do everything. We had to make our own screens and everything, and then we get into the multicolor stuff where you had to make multiple screens, and
yep.
And of course, we didn't have a machine like you've got, so you had to kind of, you're doing them one at a time and one color at a time, and
yeah, I used to enjoy it until I started having to make a living out of it. Nah, it's not a bad living, I guess. It gets by. I ain't making sea art money, but it's all right.
After having this boat and riding in my buddy's Sea Arc boat, I'd rather have this boat any day of the week.
I don't know, man. I got in old Whiskers and Stripes. I went with him out on the river Saturday night. Man, I love that Sea Arc of his. It's one of those Pro Cat 200s. Wow. Thing's
Yeah,
awesome.
the dynasties are a little better in my opinion. I think they made them a little bit of a deeper V on the dynasty. Maybe even the
Yeah.
pro guy too. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, I
oh,
mean,
somewhere.
I could see where you would not want to be. They do sit low in the water. The pro cats do. I could see where, in some really bad water, I wouldn't want to be in that boat.
I just remember riding with my buddy Steven in his Targa, and the wind picked up, and all them other boats slowed way down, and he went flying through about 50 mile an hour, just cruising, blasting through them waves.
Oh yeah.
But those pro guides, they seem to be pretty good. The dynasties seem to be awesome, but they come with that price tag too.
What's going on with Catfish Viking? I see somebody ask about him in chat.
I have not heard.
Catfish Bandit's asking Danny about him.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
Dan, I'm 48.
Catfish Viking was. I think they was talking about it earlier. Said that he had to go to the emergency room. His blood pressure was up real high, and
Oh
but
wow.
he's back home now.
Okay.
I got it, Cody.
I'm gonna
Cody, for three
retire
plus
with.
ones in.
What's up, Kobe?
Cody.
Hey, Cody, I got it 3 times, buddy. You can stop sending it.
Hey Cody, he got it.
Oh, okay. He had to make it 3 parts. I see. Fat boy Eric.
So Eric. Sink art. This may call him a sink art. Yeah, I think they got a bad reputation when several of them went down in Alabama during that storm a couple of years ago.
That's a really good friends of mine was one of those boats that went down.
All right. So Danny says Catfish Viking was taken to the hospital last night. Blood pressure 223 over 170. Heart rate 123. They got him stable and sent him home.
Wow. Wonder what caused that. He's a young fella.
Yeah, I know.
He can't be much out of his 30s. Or
Buck Williams says he saw a cool boat today on YouTube. It's a side-by-side mounted on 2 jet skis. Has 600 horses. They are making
wow.
8 this year, and they're only 250,000.
Only.
Get right on that.
Good morning, Fishing for Whiskers.
Am I going to be fishing Monday? What's Monday? Is that Memorial Day?
Yes, it is.
Oh. I don't know. Probably. Me and 3 million other people. I'll wait till night. I'd much rather fish at night this time of year.
That's why I'm kind of hoping that the river gets above like 25 foot this weekend. Keep them pleasure boaters to home. Having to bump around them pleasure boaters, that'll be a task.
We get bonus points for pleasure boaters?
pull this trolling motor, put you guys on mute, and make a run back up.
It's the Bobcat and Hooks and Hammocks show now. Or maybe it's just the Hooks and Hammocks show because I don't hear Bobcat anymore either.
Sorry, Chris, my UPS guy came in. Hey, you know what his name is?
What's
my
that?
UPS guy, his name's Chris Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he can't be all that bad.
And my neighbor over here in the building next to me, his name's Chris Lee.
Well, you're lucky.
That's crazy. I know a lot of Chris Lees.
I know there's at least two other ones that live within the same county that I'm in.
Yep. Popular name.
There's Kevin Fishes.
Hello, Kevin. I drink way too much caffeine.
Good morning, Dan.
Every once in a while, I will get a heart flutter from drinking too much caffeine.
Look at him go. You know, I actually like these views, watching the boats run across the water like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on my video I got dropping tomorrow, I always like to put a little B-roll in there of me either going to my fishing spot or leaving from my fishing spot.
Yeah.
I think it adds a little something to it.
Angler of the Ville.
Hello,
Danny
Mississippi fisherman.
Danny says he needs to slow down. I'm getting seasick. Should have took your Dramamine, Danny. Been live for 52 minutes. We got 2 fish in the boat now. Or was it 3?
I think so. I think 2. Hey, Chris, is this machine really loud on screen, on camera?
Well, I mean, we can definitely hear it.
I've wondered about that.
But we can still hear you, too. I mean, it hasn't got in the way yet. You know what I mean?
I'll move the phone. Maybe that'll help. I don't know.
Kevin Fisher says, just got here. I assume Greenwell is high-speed trolling.
There you go.
Might be hard to bump at that speed.
Just need to use 16 ounces of weight. I heard some of them Mississippi guys talking about bumping the other day, and they were talking about using 12 and 16 ounces to bump. I was like, are you kidding me? You'd have arms like Popeye.
Steve Douglas he put out a video the other day. He was down there on the Mississippi with,
that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking about using 12 and 16 ounces to bump. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Imagine how your arms would feel after a day like that. I can't even imagine what that would feel like.
All right, we're back up. Let's get this bait back in the water.
Get her done, Mike.
Cody says it's loud, but it isn't annoying.
Yeah, not like him.
Are you kidding me right now?
Bob.
Hey, now, Danny, there's an idea if you got a bunch of those Asian carp. Danny says,
High-speed
you guys
snagging.
ever think about dragging a crap ton of treble hooks behind the boat? High speed snagging.
Catch a paddlefish that way
That could be a mess.
real quickly.
Back to the bank we go. Another barge is coming out of the lock.
Man, they won't stay out of your way today, will they, Mike?
Same way it was Sunday too.
I'm glad we don't have that kind of barge traffic on the Tennessee.
Bobcat, I found us a house down there on the Tennessee River yesterday. I was looking.
Oh, did you now?
Yeah. It was only 48,000.
It must have been a shanty
Now it was
for 48,000.
48,000 a month.
Oh, okay.
It was a
Wow.
$9 million home.
Wow. You find one for 48,000 here, it's a cardboard box. It didn't used to be that way. You could buy property real cheap.
All them dag blasted YouTubers made it popular.
Just people moving out of Atlanta because Atlanta's busting at the seams, and we get all the people from Atlanta moving up here, trying to turn Chattanooga into Atlanta. I hate it.
I think he's telling me to get the heck out the way, huh, guy?
I believe he was. He gave you a little toot toot.
He sees me working the trolling motor. He knows I'm moving.
You ain't moving fast enough.
I guess, heck, I'm doing 2 mile an hour. I ain't gonna start the big motor yet. He said, them dag blasted voters.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait till the day one of them barge captains is in chat and says, hey, Mike, I need you to move, buddy.
Yeah, no doubt. It's like, yes, sir, I'll get out the way.
Do like Daryl and run into him.
No, I'm good.
You can't take that guy anywhere.
Let's see if we can spot like here and walk a bait backwards while we wait on this guy to go around it.
Hey, if y'all want if y'all are bored and you want to be entertained, go on YouTube and search Georgia Premier Wrestling, and there's a video on there with Daryl getting thrown out of the ring. It's pretty funny, actually.
Really?
Yeah, they throw him to the ground and kick him a few times, and then kick him out of the ring. I think he used to own that.
That sounds entertaining to me.
It was. It did my heart good to see him. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that. It's all staged anyway.
Yeah.
But they do get hurt now.
Oh, yeah. I watched a lot of the shows on it. You know, they go in depth and show how bad they actually get hurt.
Well, Woody, he's got 2 artificial knees and multiple head concussions, and I mean it's hard on you.
A lot of those guys go through, addiction because they give them certain pills and stuff so they can keep going, and then all of a sudden.
Yep. Yeah.
Central Valley Adventures and Ernie the Hog Snatcher just came in.
CVA,
Ernie.
what's going on? What's going on, Ernie? Appreciate you guys coming checking it out.
Danny said, what was the title again? I really want to see Daryl getting the crap beat out of him.
I can't remember, Danny. Just go on YouTube and search Georgia Premier Wrestling. I think it was from about 4 years ago, and he's in the ring announcing the next fight or something. I don't know. It's pretty funny. I think Daryl and Woody used to own Georgia Premier Wrestling, and they sold it a few years back.
That's right, Cody. It's wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, we got one of those. We got one of those places just down the road from my shop here. I've never have been in there.
Hey, there's Martin from UK. Says hello, Greenwell.
Martin, what's
Hey,
going on?
Martin.
Worldwide.
CBA in the house.
Got it written down. Thanks, Bob. Danny's going to do some commentary on that, I
I was
believe.
gonna say I can feel a Danny Stone commentary video coming up.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't think Daryl's ever shared that one.
And I don't know where they're going with these empties, but they're coming out of these locks, and they are in a hurry.
Oh, fill them up, Mike.
Look at that. Did y'all see the behind it? The stuff he's picking up?
They're filling them up with catfish Karen tears.
Oh,
That's why they're empty.
you know what? That'd be a good title to a video.
Did I say that out loud? I was just thinking it. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious, he is getting it.
I gotta click off the chat so I can see what you got going on there.
I might have to wait another 10 minutes just for the river to calm down.
Man, that's a good looking hat you got on, Mike.
You like it?
I like it. Where'd you get that at?
Let me know when you get another green one in.
I know.
Yeah,
Kind
I
of
need
makes
to
me
order
wish I had a nickname so I could have one made like that.
Oh, you got one.
No, I don't want to hear it.
I'm sure we all got nicknames from everybody.
Jose's
Jose.
Catfishing says, good morning, Greenwell. Thumbs up and shared you. How's the bite?
Appreciate you. Well, when the stream first started, we hammered 2 fish back to back, got a really good bite. Then we've had barge traffic telling us to move out of the way. We're back up to the spot now. We're going to drop bait, try to get on them again.
They're giving you a break. What's the bottom like there, Mike? Is it rocky, muddy?
You can go 100 yards and it changes 6 times.
Silty.
Silty and muddy is mainly the two. You get into some rock every now and then, but
Yeah, from what I can see of the bank, it looks like there's a lot of loose gravel.
yeah, they put all that gravel up on by the dam. It's wilted away over the years.
So, once again, I'm new to the whole bumping thing, and I shouldn't talk about it at all. But the 1 hour of bumping experience that I have, it is amazing how you can tell what that bottom is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Cody, I didn't think about that. I probably should have put that on there, huh? That'd have been cool.
Yeah, I've learned actually, there's so much mono and braid and crap down at the dam. You can actually tell when you're hung up in some line because the field gets real mushy. Like, I'm like, okay, something's not right. You know when something's not right immediately. And when that sinker's not going thump, 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 you know something's just, if you reel up and you still can't get bottom, or you let line out and you can't get bottom, then you know something is not right. So that's, you reel it up.
All right, so now we have to get a hold of Has Life because that sounds like a song. Sinker going thump, thump, thump.
Do a bumping song.
I don't see any barges. I don't see no barges. All right, let's get it.
All right,
Hurry
you
up,
got 10
bump
minutes. Go.
5 minutes. Get her done.
Put another fresh on there.
So everybody in chat, let me know, is it my crappy internet, or is the picture got a little bit grainier on us?
Yeah, it has. From what I can see.
Well, now that I said that, it's starting to clear up.
Well, I'm down to one bar right now. Hopefully it'll go back up as it drifts down. There's two. There's three.
Those
Yeah, as soon as I
barges,
said it, it started clearing up.
those barges are scrambling Mike's signal, trying to get him out of the way.
Right.
Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but this is, I don't know if heard you guys announce him come in earlier. I'm sure you did, but I just didn't hear.
I think that was when you were moving.
Okay. Pulling back up. Do a lot of that pulling back up in this. Especially when you know the fish are in a certain area.
Yep.
Well, the old barges keep coming through and pushing them out of your area. Still, what, 3,600 people hanging out? That's awesome.
I think everybody in chat went to sleep, though.
I was going to say, I was just getting ready to say, I don't know if my chat froze or everybody fell asleep on us.
That's what I was wondering. No conversation. I'm going to start singing if people don't start chatting.
Well, mute Bobcat real quick.
The bumping freak and the singing freak.
Art says he's sleeping.
Hey, Art, sleeping. Sorry to wake you up, Art. Art the toad wrangler. What a fish.
Thought you was a toad.
Thought you was a horny toad. Poor Delmer.
J-Dog says, do you need me back in chat?
Always, J-Dog, always. You're the life of the party.
We need you. How's work on the dog pound going?
Making coffee. Just got home from work. Mark. I was in such a hurry to leave this morning. I didn't even drink no coffee this morning. I'm about to go crazy.
Yeah, fishing will do that to you. I can fish all day and forget to eat.
Yeah, I don't eat.
I was going to correct him, J-Dog, but I figured you'd get it.
Oh, the pig pen. Sorry, buddy. Can you ever forgive me, J Puppy? The pig pen, that's right.
But now we're expecting some rain tonight, some more storms.
If I had the place to keep another boat, I'd buy me a pontoon boat. They come up for sale here dirt cheap all the time. I just don't have enough place to keep another one.
Well, I found a house that had plenty of places for you to keep.
Yeah. Yeah, why don't you buy a house down here with a big backyard? I can put my boats in it.
J Dog says, as Lee said this morning, that's your one warning, Bob Kitten.
Oh, J Puppy. My little puppy.
My dogs are going crazy. I gotta go see what's going on.
Uh-oh.
I ain't you out fishing today, J Dog. It's supposed to be a nice day, other than this wind of what it's supposed to have.
It's cool here this morning. I don't know about where you're at.
Yeah, it got down to 56.
Yeah, that's unusual for this time of year here. I guess that rain storm has brought a cold front. It rained pretty much all day here yesterday.
And we're supposed to be getting it tonight and tomorrow.
20 videos on Georgia Premier Wrestling. I will find it. I will have some fun with it. I'll send it to you,
wait,
Danny. I'll go back and look at my history and send it to you if you don't find it.
J Dog says he'll be fishing later.
I don't blame you. That's the best time to fish. Late.
I know J Dog does a lot of nighttime fishing when everything starts getting warmer.
I don't like sitting out there and baking in the sun.
I love this bimini top.
Yeah, Telly and I were praising that bimini when we were down there in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. It's a necessity if you're out in the sun. I've got one. I just don't like putting it up.
Indiana Chris, we had 2 fish right at the beginning of the stream, and then we've been plagued with barges ever since.
Yeah, we're having a hard time catching fish this morning.
Started out good. I thought it was going to be a spectacular day.
Yeah, I'm a little worried that them barges rolling right through the area that I wanted to keep bumping in.
Yeah. Me and Chris are on the bow. We're sitting up in the bow of the boat.
Hanging out with me.
Yeah. Mike won't let us get on camera. We have to stay up here. Because that's the best place for us, really.
We're taking turns cranking the trolling motor.
There you go.
It's a hand crank model. The OG Minn Kota.
Well, you need to crank faster. The wind just sped up.
I'm already in spotlight, Mike.
Downtown Ernie Brown.
What's up, Ernie? Bow buddies, eh?
Bow buddy. I don't know about that, man. Actually, we're just so short, the camera's shooting over our head. Hear that wind now. Kicking.
Yeah, Flint turned. I'm turning the tow motor back. For some reason, it blew me completely sideways for a second. Yo, that should be better.
Hey, I got to go check on something. I'll be right back.
All right.
Fine then. Don't fall on the water.
I think you just jumped off, Bob. It's all you now.
He did. We only have a pole on board. Man. Chris is our fish finder.
He's gonna go down and hopefully he goes down and hooks one while he's down there. I think that 90 pounder, that's for sure.
That'd be awesome.
We'll just tie him up. We'll wait him for Saturday.
There you go.
So you think you guys are in full spawn?
I think we got quite a bit of fish going into spawn. I really do. The bite has slowed down. Of course, I hadn't fished in the morning in a while, so I don't know. Bite might be better in the morning. I've been fishing in the evening.
Right. Might be the morning bite.
That freaked me out a little bit. I was sitting here and all of a sudden I heard water gushing. It's my water softener going through a cleaning cycle, which normally it does that through the middle of the night. But since we were out without power for so long, it's gotten off schedule. Now I got to wait for it to get done so I can reset it.
Water softener. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. Put this on mute.
KY Redneck says everything's good. Almost got my boat ready. Just have to put the batteries.
There you go. I was thinking
Well, we couldn't hear any of that, Mike. As soon as you started talking, we got a bunch of wind noise.
I think the wind direction has changed too. So
That's much better right there.
That's better there?
Oh, yeah.
Good, because that's a big old gust of wind right there too. So I was hoping I might be able to do some suspend drifting today, but still got too much current for that. Still okay wind-wise?
Oh, yeah. It's perfect now.
I know you can't see me, but you can see the rod, right?
Yes, we can. How many people we got in here now, Mike?
We dropped down to 29. That wind must have ridden some of them off.
That wind wasn't that bad for that long. They're probably coming and going. They'll be back, checking in on you.
Danny, we're about 5 foot above normal stage right now. They dropped the bottom out of it the last week and a half. So
Danny says he's showing 29 people and 29 thumbs up.
awesome. Yeah, we might have to make a run down river. I think they came through here and pushed all those fish out of the channel here.
How far down from the dam are you right now?
From the edge of the lock wall, I'm probably 250 yards.
What about the other side of the dam? Have you ever tried bumping down through that?
What do you mean the other side? Like
The other
above
side
the
of the
dam?
river. The other side of the river.
Oh no, it's a shallow flat over there.
Oh, okay.
When the river, I would be bumping up by the gates where I would start right now, but they got them open so much that it's causing a lot of turbulence over half of the lock wall. So it's hard to do anything up there with that much turbulence coming through.
Martin, the cleanup is going very slow. Still kind of waiting on insurance to figure out what's happening and decide what we're going to do from there. Indiana Chris wants to know the water temp.
We are 68.2.
Wow, that's still kind of on the cool side. I thought it was going to be a little higher than that.
We've had those the last 3 days have been cool. So
Yeah.
last week or that last Thursday live I did on the Green River was at 73. No, it's a smaller body of water, but still.
We'll see you later, Ernie. Thanks for hanging out, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Danny says, I'm glad when you boys stopped sending all that pea water from the Ohio down here. Hey, J-Dog says him and Tara are going to go live later at the dam.
Awesome. Well, Danny, I get the river from everybody up north from me, so I just pass it on down to you, okay? I don't want it either. So sometimes I crack up because, it might rain, just a little bit here, but then they forecast the river to jump up 20 foot. I'm thinking, man, what in the world?
Yeah.
But that whole line of storms goes all the way up, way up the Ohio River. So all that water comes on down. Kind of got out into some shallower water, so I'm pulling us slowly out to some deeper. Beyond Terrace Channel.
Terrace Channel.
Hey, did Bob leave?
I'm starting to think he did.
No, I didn't leave, guys. I just muted the camera while I went and took care of some business.
Now Mike's gone.
Not gone. He gone. I didn't leave. Y'all just don't want to hear me peeing.
I think he pushed the wrong button.
Oh, no. Danny find that video yet?
I don't know. He's messing with J-Dog right now.
Give me something to do today.
Indiana Chris put Tara's channel link up there so everybody can check them out later.
Going live on Tara's channel?
Yeah, they're going to go live on Tara's later.
I just subbed her last week. I didn't even know I wasn't. Man, we lost Mike. Where'd he go?
Another boom from Uncle Lou.
Boom.
Maybe, just maybe, his fish need money to make the rod bend.
Make that rod bend.
I'm back, I think. Am I back?
Yep. You just got another boom from Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou?
Yep.
He gave you money to stay away.
Maybe, just maybe, his fish need money to make that rod bend too.
Thank you, Uncle Lou. That's hilarious. Money.
You did that pretty good, Chris.
I've been practicing. Hoping it'll work for me too.
Trying to see if Bob was still here, and I took myself out of the stream.
Yeah. Danny said, Mike, people pay when you leave. Go away again.
No doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
The black stream. I forgot when I first started watching these lives, somebody like kicked herself out of the stream, and there was like 2 hours of chat where people were just busting their chops while they weren't like on camera. It was funny. I forget whose stream that was.
Fishing with Big Mike.
What, Big
What's
Mike?
up, Big Mike?
The animals
Smart
is
enough to
back.
figure that out. Welcome back, Dan. I see Muskrat. What's going
Hey, there's
on?
Roger.
Roger Dodger.
Roger.
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 Over there.
How's the wind noise?
Don't hear it.
What?
Okay. I know what we do need to hear, though.
Fish on.
It's all what we need to hear.
We're not hearing that, Mike. Come on. Fish might be spawning there too.
Not no 68-degree water, I hope.
You need a fishy? Danny says, first live stream I ever did, I talked to the camera for 30 minutes before realizing I wasn't live.
Not Danny, no way.
I watched that video Danny put out. I think he put it out yesterday where he was talking about a Creole coming into the stream, and every time the fish heard Creole's voice, he'd have a takedown. Danny's just rambling on for like 30 minutes.
Danny going swimming for Black Betty.
Big Mike says he's ready for their current to come up.
Yes, we need it bad.
Indiana Chris is going to do some meat smoking this weekend.
Ooh.
There's Jeremy's
JTC.
tournament cat.
What's up, JTC?
Big Mike says, Bob, in 2 days it will be 45,000.
I hope so. I can bump anywhere then. Bump wherever I want. Yeah, if the lake starts filling up, they won't have no choice but to let it go. They got people's property to worry about.
So that's one of the things telling me. What was that,
Mike? How much of that grass do you guys get, Bob?
Oh, it gets pretty bad in the shallows, usually 8 feet or less. The hydrilla, depending on the flow the year before, and the bass guys absolutely love the grass. I hate it.
So one of the things Telly and I talked about, Bobcat, was down there when we were on Nickajack. A lot of those houses were right on the water. So do they control that Nickajack pretty well?
Yes. Oh yeah, they keep it at a pretty steady level. Like I said, they use the dams to control the water level so it don't. Occasionally it'll catch them off guard, and we'll get a whole bunch of rain at once, and it'll get up on people's docks. But they're pretty good at predicting what's coming in and what's going out, and controlling it. They have to. And actually, most of the dams on the Tennessee River don't even have people physically inside the hydros that can. They're controlled from one dam by a computer.
Huh.
Actually, Chickamauga Dam is where they control most of the dams at. Thank you, Chris.
So that's how they can be so accurate in their knowing what's going to happen and when's it going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're constantly looking at the levels and making adjustments. They're not adjusting it for us. I can guarantee you that.
That's for sure.
Not the fishermen. Property owners and power control, recreational boaters. Get them.
Dag blasted dogs.
I think I see a flag. Looks like I got a freaking kayak back there.
Wow. In that kind of flow?
I'm more worried about it in this wind. That's crazy.
Danny says you boys on them boats with all them computers are going to be screwed when Skynet takes over. I'll be on the bank watching y'all crash into each other.
Danny,
I'll be back.
not all of us use those high dollar computer fish finders.
I do. GPS.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be on a kayak out there with that wind.
No. I'm gonna be on a kayak anyway. That's why I got a boat.
Here we go.
Rocking and
Rocking and rolling.
That was a little like 16-foot tracker boat that did that.
Really?
Goodness gracious.
It's funny how sometimes those smaller boats make bigger wakes than those barges.
Well, they slowed down when they got beside me. They should have just kept it hammered out to get going.
Yeah, if they'd have stayed on plane, he'd have been better off.
Yep. Phone's ringing.
Hello.
Well, that's my home phone. We don't answer
You
that.
still got one of those?
I have to have internet.
Huh.
Everybody says that.
I live out in the middle of nowhere, man. We're still in the 80s out here.
Oh wow, you got AOL?
Well, it's not quite that bad. You know, the only way for me to have internet out here is through my home phone or satellite.
Every time I go to the post office here in town, I accuse them of having dial-up. It takes you 10 minutes to run a credit card or something.
I'm going to hang out until he gets down here closer, and I'm going to show you guys. He's paddling, too.
Oh, my.
Wow.
Is it a fishing kayak or a touring kayak?
It's just I think just a touring kayak.
Yeah.
He turned going towards the bank now. Dang it.
Where in the world did he put in at?
I wonder if he locked through. But sometimes they do, if they're coming down river from Owensboro above the dam, they just hop over the retaining wall over there.
Wow.
I mean, the wind's blowing so hard, he ain't really got to do nothing. If he would just hold his paddles out, it'd be like
Yeah.
parachutes.
He might not have any problems getting downstream, but woo.
Yeah, if he's got to go back up, he's going to be in trouble. He's going to the bank like he's going to chill out and take a break. Need to do a poll in chat. I'm going to finish this drift out. And then do I just end the stream or do I make a run down river and stay on live?
You never end a stream. That's the answer. I don't think I've ever seen anybody in chat say, "Go ahead and end the stream."
Yeah. You're annoying us, Mike.
Well, I get all weird when I don't catch fish.
We're still having a good time. Yeah, Danimal says keep going. Indiana Chris says run to a known good spot. Ha ha. They're not going to have you in the stream.
It's the Ohio River, brother. We ain't got no known good spots, don't we?
Well, if you run far enough, you can get to some good spots.
We got a full tank of 12-gallon gas, so we're good. We can run anywhere.
Well,
12
let's head down to
gallons.
Kentucky Lake.
That's all your boat holds is 12 gallons?
Well, I got an issue with the internal gas tank, so I've got a portable one just for now.
Oh, okay.
I think my tube pickup, I think that the pickup tube has got a crack in it. It sucks more air and it closes off the ball valve.
Roger, he caught 2 right off the bat.
One of these days, I'll get in there and fix it, Bob, but right now, fishing is more important.
I've got to take the floor out to get to it, don't you?
Roger says 12 gallons of gas wouldn't last him very long. Well, you got the 65-foot muskrat.
I'd get his boat off the trailer.
I can run 40, I think it was 48 miles with this 12 gallons.
I did get a little bit worried down there in Tennessee. We took that run 15 miles downriver and then 15 miles back up racing that storm. My gas gauge was reading a half a tank the whole time.
I remember that. Yeah, those in-tank fuel cinder, whatever, never right. I had to replace mine when I got my boat. It wasn't working at all.
Roger says he's got the same problem with his pickup tube.
Get him!
There's a squirrel in the front yard. That's why they're doing that.
Oh, yeah. My dog can't stand a squirrel. She hates a squirrel. Pretty much anything that moves, she wants to chase it.
Mid-Tennessee Hog Catcher 214.
Hello there, Hog Catcher 214.
What's up, hog catcher?
We searching for a hog. Caught two fish, a blue cat and a channel cat today. We're searching for a hog.
Danny said, that dog scared the crap out of me.
Wait till they both get going and you don't know what's coming. That's I try to click that mute button as fast as I can when they start up. But Kayak Mike, he
All
says,
right, what's going on?
get her done. I'm bumping and suspend drifting above Meldal tonight. J Dog, don't you talk about my dog like that.
I took a pretty good lead in against Mike in the little bet we got going on with my 34-inch blue cat yesterday.
Sounds like Kayak Mike's got some work to do.
All right, Chris and Bob, I'm going to remove the solo screen, put it on mute. You guys got it for a minute.
There's real-time catfishing. What's happening, John Parker?
What's up, Mr. Parker?
Once again, it's the Hooks and Hammocks and Bobcat Show.
Yeah. I wish I had some pork rinds.
Well, I was just sitting here thinking, I haven't had anything to eat yet today. I'll be
I haven't either.
needing to get some food here soon. Kayak Mike says, crossing my fingers, I get a big one. Where he's going tonight, you don't always get numbers, but rarely leave without a fish at or over 20.
Can't complain about that.
I wouldn't, it'd be hard not to go back there all the time. Catfish Stalker Outdoors.
Well, hello, Catfish Stalker.
With Captain Greg Olila. I probably butchered that name.
Probably.
Hey, I tried. Mr. Greenwell is on the move to another spot. Bear with us for a few minutes. Let him get set up. Hopefully put some more fish in the boat.
While he's gone, y'all can watch me print t-shirt.
Yeah, let's see some T-shirts. How many of those you got to print?
I think there's 200 of them.
You've been on that since we started, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Kayak Mike says, I know it's really hard not to go there every time I go fishing. LOL. Nice to see everyone watching Greenwell. Love seeing the Ohio River support.
Is that your nearest big river, Chris? What's the biggest river near you?
Ohio.
Okay.
I mean, we've got the White River and the Wabash here in Indiana. They come together. Well, the White River goes into the Wabash, and the Wabash dumps into the Ohio. But I can actually be on the Ohio River faster than I can be on the Wabash. And neither one of those, White River or the Wabash, either one's not that big of a river.
Yeah.
Some fancy machinery going on there.
It's an episode of How It's Made.
Yeah. I used to watch those all the time.
I still watch them. Modern Marvels has got a channel now, streaming channel I like to watch. If my phone falls in the head.
The animal's got a storm moving in on him.
It's gray and cloudy here. No rain today yet so far, though.
I'm assuming each one of those heads has got a different collar on it.
Yep. Yes, white, blue, and black on this job. Y'all are looking at the camera's pointed at the black head now. And because these are polyester, these are moisture management shirts, like the silky fishing shirt.
Yeah.
I'm having to print the white 2 times so it don't bleed, because poly does not hold dye very well. And because of that, if you don't put 2 coats of white on it, the color, the dye in the shirt will bleed through the white ink really bad, making the white look dingy and washed out. So different materials require different printing methods. One thing is that if you're a new screen printer, you need to learn right away is that poly bleeds and nylon shrinks. So you have to watch your heat on nylon substrates because it'll shrivel up on you, draw up on you. And you got to watch your heat on polyester because of the dye migration issue.
So is that your boss down there at the other end folding them shirts when they come out of that dryer?
Yeah, Miss Linda. That's another thing about poly. You have to make sure you catch them right when they come out of the dryer. If you don't, they'll stick together. The ink's still so hot. Poly gets hot a lot quicker than cotton does.
You're fishing again.
We
Fishing.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to back out here. I just got a notification. My phone's about to die. I've had it not plugged up this whole time, so.
Well, we appreciate you hanging out, Bob.
All right, man. Good luck.
See you later, buddy.
See you later,
Sweet
Bobcat.
See you guys.
I may be putting that link out there soon too, Mike. I'm getting pretty hungry. I got to find something to eat.
All right.
Telly's at work, so she's not here to make me anything.
You got to make your own food?
I know, it's terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
Should be against the law.
It's against the law. These fish ain't biting.
Yeah. Indiana Chris says DoorDash. Not out here, you're not. Even if I could get somebody to deliver out here, I couldn't imagine how much it'd cost. $40 for a cheeseburger.
Right.
Well, there's Michelle. It's all mine.
Good
Says good
morning,
morning.
Armand.
He had 2 fish right at the beginning of the stream. Been a little bit of a struggle since. Here goes those dag blasted dogs again.
Blasted dogs. Woods and that tracker boat are back. They came all the way back down here. I don't know what they're doing. They're just riding around. I didn't see no fishing rods hanging out there. Wasting gas, wasting gas.
Yeah, Michelle, did you bring any food? I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.
Kevin Fisher says fishing around storms sure can mess with them. We had a tough bite Sunday morning after the storm.
How's the skipjacking down that way, Kevin?
Skipjacking.
Pretty good here. I could have sat up there and caught a cooler pool if I wanted to. Get what I need and go fishing.
That puts a thought in my head.
What's that?
How long is this tournament on Saturday? When's it end?
I have no idea.
I don't either. Kevin says it was tough for him. The wife almost skunked him.
Oh boy.
Roger says 5. I don't know what he's talking about.
5.
Michelle says no food yet. She got to do a dinner dish for her kids to take to a friend's house. I'm a friend. Oh, here comes the fun. Well, we're into food talk now.
Oh boy.
Stacia threw some Cajun sausage, hash browns, and onions in a skillet last night. Think I'm fixing to sneak home and finish that off. That's Danny.
That sounds like a plan there, Danny.
What is that right off to your right there, Mike? The dock?
Yeah, they got a personal dock. They got an enclosed dock. Must be nice, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Well, there are little jet skis up in there, and like a on the water garage. Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna fight this wind much longer. I'll
Sounds like it's starting to get a little worse.
go get me something to eat and maybe come back later on this evening. I'm doing everything I can with this trolling motor to stay off the bank.
Yeah, I can tell. You're getting a lot of swing in that boat now.
We're close to 2 hours.
Hour and 54 minutes.
Yeah, I think I'll end it at 2 hours.
Unless you catch another fish, then you're not going to end it. I won't allow it.
They wasn't pushing so much water through the dam. I'd run up there and spot lock in that 20-foot hole or 90-foot hole just to see what we could pull out of it. There ain't no spot locking up there right now.
KY Redneck Outdoors is asking, does anyone know how to tell if a battery is a cranking battery or deep cycle if all the writing is gone off of it?
I do not.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
We still
Indiana
got
Chris
30.
gets grouchy when hungry, get hangry. Ain't nothing wrong with Waffle House, Danny. Them hash browns double covered, chunked, and topped.
Goodness gracious. I even looked at it this morning. And it said 7 mile per hour, the most wind we're supposed to have.
I usually double it when I know I'm going to be on the water. Here's El Gato Azul TV. What's up,
What's up,
Mike? My
Mister?
slime brother from another mother.
What's going on, buddy? We've been riding the struggle bus for the last hour and a half. Caught 2 fish right off the bat.
BJMC812. What's up?
What's going on?
Danimal says if you Google a part number, something will turn up. I don't know if he's got a part number, Danimal. He said there wasn't any writing left on it. Sounds like me like maybe it's a pretty old battery. It might be better off just to get you a new one. You definitely don't want to get out there and have battery issues.
No, you do not. Better be upstream and have a good trolling motor. Or have some good buddies that'll come get you.
That's a good point, Danimal. There should be some numbers stamped into the plastic case. Elgato says that was us Sunday, Mike. 6 dinks all morning. Luckily, Jack's got him a 33 Saturday.
Heck yeah. Totally different bite from yesterday. I was out for just 2.5 hours and caught 5 fish. Biggest was 21 pounds. Totally different bite from today. Although those first 2 hit fish, they got me excited because they both hit aggressive as heck. Thought it was going to be a fire day, but
I was excited at the beginning of this one, too. I thought, oh, yeah, it's going to be great. I think those barges messed you up.
yeah, I think those barges come through there and pushed all those fish out of that channel that was in there.
So here's what you need to do. You need to put out some kind of memo or something that no barges Saturday.
There's different spots we can go fish. I know the fish are there. Still 29 lovely people in the house hanging out. I can't really see it up there since I got it turned so far. Keep the
Yeah,
wind noise.
StreamYard doesn't show me how many are here. It says 29 watching. 34 thumbs up. Two hours in, Mike.
All righty. I'm trying to get up here so we can stay out of the wind noise.
Danny says 29. Wait, just hit 31.
It's hard to end a stream with 31 people hanging out, huh?
Yeah.
But I'm
Just quick.
fighting the wind. We caught a couple fish early in the stream. I think I'm going to end this one up. If I go up and the river lays down a little bit, the wind lays down a little bit, I might pop back on a little bit. So y'all make sure that bell is hit. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me for this couple hours.
I had a good time. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for those super chats. I appreciate it. Chris, give me a holler later on. We'll see you guys later.
All right, we'll see you. Bye, everybody.